Hello everybody. Today we're going to listen to a story about Kip the Bear. In this story, Kip will be riding his scooter, but he's not going to be behaving very safely. So watch and listen and see if you can spot what Kip and his friend are doing that is not very safe. I'll be asking you some questions as we go through the story, so you will need to watch and listen very carefully. Are you ready? Here we go.
Kip the Bear and the Thinking Hat.
Written by Gemma Butler, illustrated by Mike Jackson.
Kip the Bear loved his scooter. He rode it everywhere. The wheels were really squeaky, but he just didn't care. One day, on his way to school, he saw a cat called Bill. Bill was on a scooter too.
"Race you down the hill,"
said Bill.
Wow, what lovely scooters Kip and Bill have got. But what do you think they could be wearing when they're on their scooters to be safer? Maybe something on their head. Well, Kip and Bill should be wearing a helmet when they're on a scooter or a bike, because if they fall off, then the helmet will help protect their head. So a helmet could help Kip and Bill to be safer. Let's see what else they're doing that's not very safe.
Said Kip as he whizzed along the path. Whoosh went the wind. He was going too fast. Nearly at the finish line, trying to overtake. They didn't see the car coming. The driver had to brake.
Oh dear. What were Kip and Bill doing this time that wasn't very safe? Do you think they were going too fast? Yes, they were. Do you think they were crossing the road safely? No, they weren't. When we cross the road, we should always follow the road safety code. Have you heard of the road safety code? Don't worry if you haven't. We'll go through it now. The road safety code says that we need to stop, look, listen, think, and hold hands. So let's see if Kip and Bill followed the road safety code. Did they stop at the pavement? No, they didn't. Were they looking out for cars? No, they weren't. Were they listening for cars? No, they weren't. Were they thinking? No, they weren't. Were they holding hands with their grown-up? No, they weren't. So Kip and Bill didn't follow any of the road safety code. That's not good. Let's see what happened next.
Kip was sad. The car screeched to a halt. He began to cry.
"It's all my fault."
With his scooter in pieces, he could no longer scoot. The driver, rather angry, gave his horn a toot.
Oh dear. Because Kip was not being very safe, his scooter is now broken, and he's very lucky he didn't get hurt. How do you think Kip is feeling now? Yes, Kip is feeling sad. How do you think the driver of the purple car is feeling? The driver is feeling angry, isn't he? So Kip and Bill have not been behaving safely at all. They didn't wear a helmet. They were going too fast, and they did not follow the road safety code. But Kip's mummy is going to give him the chance to start the day again, and this time she's going to put on his thinking hat.
Don't worry,
Said Mum.
we can start the day again.
She put a thinking cap on his head. He swirled and whirled, and then...
Wow, Kip has got his thinking hat on now. Did you see it? Let's watch and listen very carefully to see if Kip and Bill are being safer this time.
Kip loved his scooter. He rode it everywhere. The wheels were really squeaky, but he just didn't care. One day, On his way to school, he saw a cat called Bill. Bill was on a scooter too.
Race you down the hill?
Said Bill.
Looking at the picture then, are Kip and Bill wearing anything this time that will keep them safer? Well done. Yes, they've both got their helmets on. Look, Kip's is the same colour as his scooter. Doesn't he look smart? And now both friends will be safer if they fall off. That is much better. Well done, Kip. And well done to you if you spotted that.
Said Kip as he whizzed along the path. Whoosh went the wind. He was going too fast. Nearly at the finish line, Kip shouted to his friend.
We must slow down and be sensible. A car's coming round the bend.
What did Kip do this time that was safer? Can you remember? Yes, he told Bill that they need to be sensible. Well done again, Kip. I wonder what will happen next.
They stopped and waited at the curb. A bright purple car was near. Once the road was clear and Mum was near, they carefully walked across the road, looking and listening all the time.
Wow, that was much better, wasn't it? Clever Kip and Bill. Do you think that they were following the road safety code this time? Let's see. Did they stop on the pavement? Yes, they did. Were they looking out for cars? Yes, they were. Were they listening for cars? Yes, they were. Were they thinking? Yes, they were. And were they holding hands with their grown-up? Yes, they waited for Kip's mum so that they could hold her hand. And they walked carefully across the road with their scooters, looking and listening all the way. So this time, Kip and Bill were much safer and followed the road safety code. Shall we see what happens next?
They safely got to school before the teacher rang the bell. Kip, Bill, and their scooters were ready for show and tell.
Clever Kip and Bill. What a nice end to the story. Because they were being safer, they got to school safely, and Kip's lovely red scooter is still in one piece. How do we think that Kip feels this time? Yes, he's much happier this time. So whenever you're near the road, I want you to pretend you have your thinking hat on, and always try to be as safe as possible. Remember, wear a helmet when you're on a bike or a scooter. Always follow the road safety code, and always hold a grown-up's hand. Fantastic work, everybody. Bye-bye.